It's 3 p.m. I've been busy all day, but I couldn't tell you what I actually did. My list has 47 things. I finished 3.
If you have ADHD, you know this feeling. So last week, I did something desperate. I tracked every single microaction I took for 7 full days, and I handed the data over to AI to figure out where my energy was actually leaking. Here's what they don't tell you about neurodivergent burnout. It's rarely the big, obvious projects that drain you. It's the invisible labor. Deciding what to eat for lunch? Decision fatigue. Checking Slack real quick between tasks? Context switching. Answering just one email before starting a project? Task transition costs. Searching for that file you swore you saved on your desktop? Working memory tax. Neurotypical brains can often process these microtasks seamlessly in the background. Ours can't. To an ADHD brain, every single micro-decision is a manual dopamine withdrawal. And because we experience time blindness, we don't even see it happening in real time. We just wake up, hit a wall by noon, and then gaslight ourselves into feeling guilty for being tired because we think we didn't do anything. So I thought, what if I treat my brain like a system? What if I track everything, not just the productive hours, but the chaos too, and let AI find the patterns my own brain is blind to? I knew that if the tracking process itself was complicated, my brain would abandon it by Tuesday. So I kept it stupid simple. 4 columns. Time, task, energy level 1 to 5, and how I felt. Every time I switched gears, I logged it. No judgment, no trying to fix it in the moment, just raw data collection. 9:47 a.m. Checked email, energy 3, felt anxious. 10:03 a.m. Tried to write script, energy 4, felt scattered. 10:11 a.m. Got distracted by Slack. Energy 2, felt annoyed. I did this for 7 days straight. It was uncomfortable, but I learned more about my cognitive patterns in 1 week than I did in 2 years of reading productivity books. By Sunday night, I had a massive, messy wall of text. To get real insights out of ChatGPT, I couldn't just say, analyze this. I needed a clinical, structured framework. So I went over to the prompt professionalizer on codeflux.art and used it to build a strict RTCF prompt. Here is the exact framework it generated for me. You are a neurodivergent-friendly productivity analyst specializing in ADHD/autistic work patterns. Analyze my 7-day time log and identify energy vampires, tasks draining more energy than time, and invisible labor, the unmeasured microtasks. I have ADHD. I struggle severely with time blindness, heavy context switching costs, and rapid decision fatigue. Provide a visual breakdown of time allocation, the top 5 hidden costs of my week, and 1 immediate structural change to eliminate first. I hit enter and let the AI do what my brain structurally struggles to do. Find the signal in the noise. And what it fired back changed how I look at my workday forever. Here are the 4 biggest revelations. First up, AI exposed my time blindness immediately. I would have sworn to you on a spreadsheet that I spend about 15 minutes checking emails every morning. The reality? An average of 47 minutes every single day. That is nearly 4 hours a week swallowed by an administrative black hole. Next, the AI calculated my switching frequency. On average, I was changing tasks or opening a new tool every 11 minutes. But here's the killer data point. For an ADHD brain, cognitive re-engagement takes roughly 15 to 20 minutes. That means my brain was spending more time trying to recover from the transition than actually doing the work. Every single switch is a steep dopamine tax. This was the biggest shock. The AI categorized my entire 40-hour work week into 3 buckets: deep work, shallow work, and invisible labor. Deep work, 8 hours. Shallow work, 14 hours. Invisible labor, 12 hours. More than a quarter of my entire week was spent on things I didn't even consider tasks. The AI broke it down. Deciding what to do next, 2 hours. Hunting down files and passwords, 3 hours. Rereading briefs, 2 hours. Microchecks, 3 hours. While a neurotypical brain might spend 2 hours navigating friction, an ADHD brain can easily burn 10 to 15 hours just managing the setup to do work. Finally, it mapped my energy levels. For years, I forced myself to sit down for deep creative work at 9 a.m. because that's what standard business culture dictates. But the data showed my peak cognitive focus window doesn't even open until 10:30 a.m., and it shuts tightly by 12:30 p.m. My predictable crash happens at exactly 2:30 p.m. Seeing that data laid out objectively made me realize something heavy. I have been gaslighting myself for years. I thought I was lazy. I thought I lacked discipline. But the data proved that my brain was simply burning twice as much energy just to clear the baseline friction. It's because standard systems weren't built for a brain like mine. The AI told me to work entirely differently. Stop scheduling work when my brain isn't awake. Stop pretending micro peaks don't ruin focus. Stop treating fatigue as a flaw. This isn't about maximizing output for a company. It's about protecting your peace. If you are feeling chronically exhausted, I highly encourage you to run this exact audit. Here is your 3-step playbook to do it yourself. 1. Track without judgment. Open a simple note on your phone. For 1 week, write down the time, the task, and your energy level every time you switch gears. Don't try to fix your habits yet. Just act as a neutral observer. 2. Use a structured prompt. Don't feed raw data into an AI without constraints. Use a structured RTCF prompt. You can copy the structure I used or generate your own using the tool on codeflux.art to give the model a neurodivergent lens. 3. Ask the right question. Do not ask the AI, how can I do more work? Ask it, where is my energy leaking, and what can I completely eliminate? So, now I have the data. I know exactly where the leaks are. If you want to see if an AI-engineered schedule actually works for an ADHD brain, make sure to hit subscribe. I'm Nicole. I build content, workflows, and systems for neurodivergent people who want to make AI actually work for them. If your brain doesn't fit the system, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.